Yeah. An old pal of mine, John Duggan, and when I say old pal of mine, I am old, but we're talking about like late 50s, early 60s, sent me a photograph on the internet there of St. Saviour's under 15, 1961. Next year, that's 60 years old. I'm looking at it, and I can't find myself. Somebody says you had the hair at the time, that's why I had trouble with it, but I made, I loved playing for St. Saviour's. That was under 15. Down around Broadstone, the Western Way. I even started my musical career down there in Palmerstown Place with Danny Dodrell and the late Bernard Cassidy, two great lads. I used to spend all my time with them up in the back bedroom, jumping around to the shadows. And Danny's family had a record player and records, and so they were just great days. So I'm thinking to myself, St. Saviour's and all the people I knew then. But they weren't the first team I played for. The first time I ever played for were called West Cabra Albion. And they came out of Ventry Park. I don't even know how I wound up playing for them. But I used to get the bus at where the post office is now in Fisborough, and all the way up to the bogies and meet them there. And that's where I met the late Jimmy Conway for the first time. He was a great player. And his dad, John, he was managing the team. And I think Jimmy's grandfather, who really had the coal truck, he was involved in it. So I played for them for a couple of years, and then I went and had the best days of my life with St. Saviour's. I made great friends there on the Western Way, Broadstone, Mount Joy Street, Palmerstown Place, Broadstone Playground. That's what it was all about. Then I wound up in Stella Maris and I met Jimmy again. And at the end of the season, Jimmy's dad, John, told me that Bowes would like to sign myself and Jimmy, and he would look after us. Like I would meet them, and I remember meeting them at the Bohemian Cafe, and we walked up to Daily Mount together, and there we were, and Sean Thomas was waiting for us. So I'm just thinking about all that, and I have this little song, so I want to dedicate this to all the Bowes fans. I want to dedicate it to Davy Keogh, who says hello, for the crack and the charisma and the commentary and the analysis, and he has a vocabulary of cantankerous expletives that he should turn into a book. Other people can use them, and without a doubt, like Daniel Lambert, the creative work he's doing with Daily Mount, it all adds to the magic of the place, and Daniel's come up with some great ideas, as you know. So it gives me a chance to mention one of the best footballers I ever played with. Even though I finished playing, I was 18 or 19 when I finished playing, the late Jimmy Conway. And also a chance to mention, in relation to music, the lad, which I'll talk about again about on the Fisborough Road, Jimmy Cooper, who lived next door, had the Blue Shallows. He only died like not too long ago as well. He tuned my first guitar for me and kind of set me on my ways. So this is a little song I'm going to do in relation to Bohemians, and it's called Gimme a B, as anybody knows. Me name is Brendan Brush Shields. I'm as Dublin as can be. Born opposite John Davies on the Fisborough Road. Me that worked in the CIE. I've been a Bowes fan all me life. Proud to be called a gypsy. I go to Daily on a Friday night. Time stands still for me. Hey, it wasn't all that long ago, the fans streaming along the Fisborough Road, heading for Dahlia to support the Bowes. Win, lose or draw, that's still how it goes. But in my mind, I'm back in 1964, myself and the late Jimmy Conway coming through the door. And Sean Thomas says, hey Brendan, I believe you're scoring goals galore. And Jimmy, when you get your full, your career is going to soar on. And me name is Brendan Brush Shields. I'm as Dublin as can be. Born opposite John Davies on the Fisborough Road. Me that walked in the CIE. I've been a Bowes fan all me life. Proud to be called a gypsy. I go to Dahlia on a Friday night. Feels like home, just like home to me. Give me a B. way.